Hi, I am Liz Mercado, Independent Scentsy Superstar Consultant with Mercado Scents. In everything that we do, we see success and we see failure. You might be wondering why some people stop doing Scentsy, some people say they wasted their time and money, and some have success, promotions, growth in their business, and might wonder if it's a luck thing. Are they just lucky? Are they just born with something that others don't have? And I want to share with you some things or some reasons why some people might fail with their Scentsy business. First and foremost, I think sometimes people don't give themselves enough time. Opening a business takes a lot of work, and even though direct sales is not like opening a storefront, if you open a storefront, you first have to rent or build your storefront. You have to get all your merchandise in, you have to organize everything, you have to hire people, you have to advertise the grand opening, and then you have the grand opening. And that's when you start seeing some comeback, right? But you've already invested all this time into your storefront. Well, sometimes people join Scentsy and immediately think that they're going to have all this success, when in reality it does take time and it does take work. It's kind of like a ripple effect. And sometimes some things can take 30 to 60 to 90 days to see that turnaround. It's kind of like having a gym membership. The first day you go into the gym and you get your gym membership, you start working out, you're not going to get on the scale and see like this huge success, weight loss story. But as you continue to work out and you continue to eat healthy, you're going to see that journey to start forming. And that also goes into effect with your Scentsy business. You have to allow it to give time to see that growth, to start promoting, to start building that team and reaching your goals. Another reason is people want to stay in that warm circle. And the warm circle in direct sales is what we call like our family, our friends, our close, tight-knit people, our coworkers, people that we see very often. And so they join Scentsy, they tell all their family and friends support them, they go to their launch party, they order, and then they kind of just sit back and wait to see when they're going to order again. And then when they see that they're not ordering again, they kind of like, oh, well, I'm not good at this. It's not that you're not good at it. It's just you have to move past your warm circle. You have to meet new people. You have to meet new contacts. Because even though Scentsy is a consumable product, it's not something that people need on a day-to-day. It's something that people need in, a couple of weeks, a couple of months, depending on what they like to order. So we really have to move past that warm circle and reach out to new people. Another reason people might feel like they failed is because they're not consistent. You have to be very consistent in this business. And that goes with every aspect, with your training, with your, however you're working your business, whether you're doing parties or you're just contacting people on your 100 list, whatever you're doing to work your business, it has to be consistent. Your customers shouldn't have to question if you're still doing Scentsy. They should know that you're still doing Scentsy. Post a picture on your social media with a brand new warmer, or comment about how you just had a wonderful, amazing party with your hostess and her friends. They need to see that you're still doing Scentsy, because if they don't see that, they're just going to wonder, oh, maybe she's not doing it anymore, and they're just going to buy from somebody else. Another reason I see that people sometimes fail is they have too many businesses. And this is more of my experience, I guess you can say personal opinion, but I think when you try to do too many things because you really like this product and you really like this product and you really like this product, people don't take you as serious. People don't want to buy from someone who tomorrow might stop selling it to join another company. let's face it, when you like something and you like someone, you want to keep going to that person. You don't want to have to find another consultant when somebody decides to, oh, let me join this brand new company or this other company. They also might get confused. If you're posting about one company and you're posting about another, they might be like, hold on, is she still doing Scentsy or is she doing this other one? So when you have too many things, it can become overwhelming. It can be for you and your customers, and it can be kind of hard to do everything for those specific businesses. So my advice is focus on one and run with it and support others. I love supporting other direct sales mom bosses, and if a friend of mine or a customer comes up to me and says, oh my gosh, I really love that bag you're using, I'd let them know, like, oh my gosh, my friend so-and-so is a rep for such and such company. She will be so thrilled to help you pick your own. And I give them the contact info. It's about supporting. They do the same thing with my business. Another reason is they stay in their comfort zone. Now, I think it was the book You're a Badass that I read it that says nothing great happens in your comfort zone. Scentsy is going to push you to your limits. Not the company itself, but your Scentsy business. Because it's outside of your limits reach, outside of your comfort zone, that great things happen. It's when you get the nerve to talk to that person about the business opportunity that they join your team. It's after you give that sample out that you're like shaking to give out that someone might become a new customer. It's when you are like super nervous because you're doing your first event, but you still talk to people and you still have a good time, that you get new contacts and new customers, new hostesses, new team members. It's outside of your comfort zone that great things happen. And some people just tend to stay in that comfort zone, just talking to the people that they know, offering to the people that they know they're going to say yes, for sure. And while some good things might come out of that, great things will come out and happen for you when you get out of your comfort zone. The next one is a really big one. People believe what others tell them, especially the negative things. Some people join Scentsy and their family and friends are saying, are you crazy? Why did you do that? Do you know how many people waste money and time in direct sales? Oh my gosh, like, are you going to be doing cold calls? And they start thinking, I can't do this. They forget why they joined. They forget how much they love the product. They forget the need that they have to run their own Scentsy business. And they give up because they believe what others tell them. Another reason is training. When you get hired in any job, they offer some kind of training, whether it's just training on how they do things or training because you're brand new at what you're doing. Training is available. And with Scentsy, we have tons of training available. But a lot of people don't train because it's not mandatory. You are your own boss. So you need to make sure that you take out time to train yourself. There's videos on our workstation. There's great videos here on YouTube. There's videos on Facebook groups. If you just take out one day or 15 minutes a day or however you want to do it and train yourself to know about the product, to know about the hostess rewards, to know about the join opportunity, to know about the international agreements, to know everything that we have to offer with this business, you're going to have success. But if you don't train and then a moment comes up where someone asks you a question and you don't know it, you might feel like, man, I suck at this because I don't know that answer. But in reality, one, either you haven't taken time out to train, or two, you just haven't reached that part and you can easily tell them, you know what, I don't know that, but I'll get back to you on that. Find it and give them that information. That's going to make you feel super, super amazing, and it's going to help your customer know that you took the time out to get them that answer. And lastly, this is a really, really big one too. They put all their dependency on their success on somebody else. Their sponsor, their spouse, their team members, their sisters, boyfriend, girlfriend. They put the dependency on somebody else and they don't take the responsibility of their business. Truth is, when you join Scentsy, when you start your own Scentsy business, you are an independent Scentsy consultant. That means that if your sponsor is awesome and does training calls every week, or your sponsor doesn't do anything, doesn't respond to your phone calls, doesn't do training, doesn't have a Facebook page, the success to your business is still on you. There are tons of people that will root for you, that will help you find the answers. There's consultant support that is there for you. There's a workstation. There are trainings everywhere that will help you be successful. But I hear it all the time. All the time. I was not successful because my sponsor didn't do challenges. I wasn't successful because my sponsor never reached out to me. I was not successful because my husband didn't support me. You are the only one holding the key to your own success. And I had to learn that the hard way. For a long time, a really long time, I put my limit of where I was on the ladder, right? I was at a certain level and I kept saying I'm not promoting because my sponsor doesn't help me, my sponsor doesn't train me. And I remember I was talking to a superstar director that I admire and I followed, and I told her, and she said, are you doing this for her or are you doing it for yourself? And I said, I'm doing it for myself, of course. And she's like, well, then she shouldn't matter. What she does or does not do should not matter if you're doing it for yourself and your family. And that really, really struck me because I was just wasting time. I was wasting precious time that I could have been pushing and doing everything I could to be successful. Well, guess what? In a matter of 2 years, I promoted to the level that my sponsor is at. And I am well on track to surpass her because of the fact that I am still working my business, I'm focusing on my team, and I focus on my success. So if you put the dependency on you, no matter whether you have a sponsor that supports or a sponsor that doesn't, you will be successful. I can probably go on and on and on about why some consultants fail. But I think these are the main reasons that I can come up with, that I can think of, that are the ones that I've seen the most happen. It's not about luck. It's not about she's smarter, she's prettier, she has a more outgoing personality. We can run our businesses whatever way we want, according to our personality, according to where we live, according to our knowledge, and still be successful. So push that fear aside. Know that you are blessed because of the Scentsy business, and go after it with full heart and soul. I hope that I have answered some of your questions. If you have any more, feel free to contact me. My information is in the descriptions below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And of course, if you found this video useful, share it with your family and friends. Till next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.